so I can dismiss the rest of the class. Does anyone else want to try my authority? Because I am fucking done playing with you idiots. I am here because I want to be here. I somewhat enjoy this job. You need something from me. I need nothing from you. You can go through life and live on the fucking system, draw your paycheck on the 1st and the 15th from my taxes, and live just an absolute horrible life. I don't care. You can be another statistic. I don't care. That's on you. And if you think it's funny, I can take you down to the county office and we'll pull the fucking numbers. And if you don't like my language, I don't give a shit. Because you've said worse. And if you, again, Samaya, you leave too. Get out now. Get your shit, get out.
I'm not.
Get out now. I didn't fucking ask.
Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his words in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. And what I want to go into, all right, just from that video, as you can pretty much hear, okay, the hatred, all right, from Esau, Edom. And at the end of the day, what our people, the tribe, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans have to understand that when you see Esau in their spirit, these so-called white people in their spirit, that's them being in their lot, okay? There's a deep hatred that these Edomites have, because you have these so-called white people, a lot of them don't even know they're Edomites, okay? But there's a deep hatred, that these Edomites have, and they don't even know what it's rooted in, okay? But as you understand the narrative of Jacob and Esau, which pretty much are the main two characters, the nation that come from, those two men are the main, two nations, okay, that biblical prophecy is centered around, all right? Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the ending of it, the beginning of it that followeth, man, okay? And in the meantime, in between time, all right, there will be perpetual, okay, back and forth between these two nations, okay? And right now, Esau, Edom, all right, the self-proclaimed white man has the upper hand, all right, carnally, okay? And that's why we need a deliverer, okay? When you go to Amos 1:11, it said, "Thus said the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I would not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." So you see, and you can hear, okay, in that man's voice, that Edomite's voice, that if he could get away with it, if this was the 20s and 30s, when they can just pretty much, 1800s, when they can pretty much just kill Jake and torment Jake with no consequences, he would do it. Okay? He would definitely do it, man. You heard the anger, all right, in that Edomite's voice, man. And that's how they're built. Okay? When you go back to Genesis, the origin of their hatred, all right, which pretty much just stemmed in the womb, but it played out in the earth, okay? And it's a continuation of that to this day. When you read Genesis 27:41, it says, "And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob." Okay? And Esau has kept that same energy, okay? And this time it's not as direct, but systematically, okay, there's a system, okay, that runs within this society, within this beast system, that perpetually keeps, our people at the bottom, okay, and them at the top, and they come with these smooth words, but like the scriptures say, war is always in this man's heart, man. Okay, now it's just not as direct. Now they go to war with you through education. Okay, you look at the mind frame and the mentality that this man has put on our people. Okay, the enchantments of the music. See, now it's a whole nother level of war that's beyond, him, hanging and lynching and, dragging you behind cars. Now it's a spiritual war. And that's why, this word is a counter. Okay. And that's why repentance, okay, is a strong counter, all right, to this Edomite supremacy, what they call white supremacy in the earth, man. When through repentance. You see? So when you go to because he talking about living off the system and welfare babies and this and that, well, goddamn, this nigga done stole the whole continent. Okay, this man done stole the whole goddamn continent and had a nerve to call people, welfare babies and living off the system, when this is the system you set up. You set the system up where you incentivize the woman, okay, from putting the man out of the house, okay, for having, for having multiple kids, being a single parent. You incentivize that. Who made that system? Okay? In the 20s and the 30s, Jake didn't need that. That's where you get your Black Wall Streets. And what happened? You bombed it. You dropped bombs. You did you talking about what Ukraine is doing. Well, what about Black Wall Street? Okay, Putin is the next Hitler, but then what about Black Wall Street? What you did to your own citizens? Okay, that did nothing against you. Okay, you treated them like a foreign military, man. Okay, and that's why scriptures say that this man, okay, is the hypocrite, man. Let's get there real quick. In the book of Job, this nigga here, boy, got a hell of a nerve, man. But he the devil, he's playing his part. Okay, this is it might be 20. Yep, this is Job 20:4. It says, "Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, okay, and the joy of the hypocrite before a moment." And this man, okay, is the biggest hypocrite, all right, on earth, man. You see? And he's calling, they love to call Jake, welfare babies, and all right, we're just, sucking up the system, man. But this whole system, the reason why America became a superpower is because of this free labor, all right, off of Jake. Okay? That's how America became such a superpower in the earth, man, and was able to become a great economy in the earth off of what, man? The free labor, the inventions of Jake, okay? The ingenuity of Jake, all right? But then they say, oh, they welfare, they destroying the system. This is the reason why, they say Issachar taking all the jobs. You Edomites don't do those jobs that Issachar do, all right? Niggas don't even do the job Issachar do. So who job is Issachar taking, man? Okay? But the scriptures speak on that, man. When you go to Wisdom of Solomon, all right, 5:1, it said, "Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted them and made no account of his labors." And see, let them tell it, it's like it's like our legacy started with NWA and, Machiavelli, okay? All right, Thug Life. Like they make it seem like that's our legacy. That's where it started at. Like we didn't play a major part, okay, in the essential, aspect of this society, man. Okay? Our people played a major part in what, this society is today. Okay? You look at the entertainment, you look at the engineering, the actual building of these buildings, Okay? Jake played a major part in that, man. These inventions, okay? The first truck that had a refrigerator on it was a Jake. I think his last name was McKinley. He invented that, man, to be able to transfer fruit from one, state to state, goods and produce, man. Okay, and there's many more. But just throwing that out there, you see? But guess what? Esau playing his role. Because when you go to Psalms 62, okay? This is Psalm 62 and 4. It says, they only consult to cast him down from his excellency. They delight in lies. They bless with their mouth, but they curse inwardly. You see that? Yeah, they bless with their mouth, give you awards and, you get the NBA finals and, they bless with their mouth, documentaries about Jake, but inwardly, man, they have that hatred, man. And sometimes, hey, that hatred gets so strong, they gotta let it out, man. Okay, but this is how all these Edomites feel, man. Okay? And the sooner you Jakes learn that, the better off you be, man. Now, he said, what do you say? We, the welfare babies and, this and that. Well, let's look this up, Let's look up how much money, okay. Let me say it. Okay. White House requests 32.5 billion, all right, for pandemic, okay, and Ukraine aid, okay. 350 million in U.S. military aid for Ukraine, okay.
According to Wikipedia, since 1985, the United States has provided nearly $3 billion in annual grants to Israel, which has been the largest recipient of annual American aid from 1976 to 2004 and the largest cumulative recipient of aid since World War II. Approximately 74% of these funds are spent on the purchases of American goods.
There you have it. Couldn't have said it better myself, man. Okay? But they paint the picture as if Jake is getting food stamps, okay? But then you GMO the food. And the grocery stores in Jake, like I ain't been to a Jake grocery store in a while, but I went the other day, and just looking at the quality of food that they have, man, and it's, okay, it's pretty much just a slow poisoning, man. Okay, all the food tainted, to some degree. We just try to get the best of the worst, but, at the end of the day, this man is hypocritical, and you see where the money going, okay? But then Jake is the problem. Now, hey, you do have our people that's gonna be dealt with, okay? But we can't ignore your part within this whole within this whole plot, man. Within setting up welfare, within, breaking up the family, within creating, a genre in music and glorifying it, okay? Was enchanted Jake in these type of ways, man. And Jake wicked, for constantly partaking in it, and they gonna pay for it, But you devils, you created niggas, man. Okay, you created thoughts and hoes, and you created this shit, man, and made it cool and glamorous, man. Okay? So Lord will, you brothers and you few sisters edify. I just want to bring that out to the next time I say shalom.